Hello everybody, thanks for staying subscribed to my channel. It has been a very long time since I've done a video. Well, I still have the Mustang, yes, I have not given up on it. I did take a very long break on the car when I got to a couple of stopping points, which kind of frustrate me. I'll show you what we got here. You can obviously tell from the very high gap in the fender that there is no engine in the car still. I don't know what my last video was, but this is kind of where I'm at with the engine as far as mock-up phase. This is not assembled or anything like that. This is just basically a mock-up so I could take a measurement and make sure that we're going to have good clearance with the high-rise intake, and of course we will. But I'll let you know on a couple of things that I'm kind of hung up on that are kind of pissing me off. That's kind of stalling the progress of this engine, and I'm sure I'm going to get a couple of you, some of my certain subscribers, not to mention any names, they're going to say, "Oh, come on, man, you're big baby. Why is that holding you up? You shouldn't be held up." But here it is. Let me try to roll this back, get a better look here. If you look over here, this is primarily the spot that I'm kind of hung up on, and it's getting the right billet brackets for the pulley system. This is just, you know, sitting here, not doing anything, but I don't know, for the life of me, I can't find the right pulley setup for the car without, you know, spending 500 bucks. I'm trying to get certain select pulley mounts, you know, off of eBay and whatnot. Like I got this billet one for 35 bucks, which is a really good, you know, it's really nice. It's polished aluminum, made in the USA. That one looks like it'll work, but finding the right power steering pump pulley, because I have a Sandon style pump instead of the old school Ford, that's kind of proven a little bit more challenging than I originally thought. I got the alternator, the power steering pump, all that stuff is chrome and it's high performance, which is going to look good on this engine, but I don't want to use the old pulley mount, so I'm kind of, you know, it's a stupid thing, but that's kind of got me hung up. And then some bolts, of course, to use to, you know, bolt all the pulleys up together with, so that's kind of got me frustrated. That's the first problem, and then the second problem I'm running into that I just can't get a straight answer on is the use of, set that over there, is the use of pushrod guide rods or not. These are supposedly self-aligning Scorpion roller rockers at 1.6 ratio that are supposed to self-align when they're torqued down to the proper torque specification. But I can't help but observe that when I set the torque on my push rod, it wants to push one side or the other, just slightly. And it does have the convexed edge on the actual push rod pedestal, so it does lock in place. But I would have to think that they have to be perfectly straight in order to be, you know, 100% effective and not wear incorrectly. I mean, the roller tip does ride right on the valve stem tip, but I don't know, it just kind of frustrated me, and I kind of got to a point where I got fed up with it and I stepped away from it. But this is going to be something I'm going to be back onto. Another problem I'm running into is the push rod length that I'm measuring when I do a push rod length test isn't readily available on Summit's website, so I got to start doing some hunting on that too. But I promise I'm going to start working on this more. I really need to get it out of this phase and get the engine back in the car, especially since I pretty much have all the parts purchased with the exception of that pulley kit, and I need to start getting it back into here. So this I have just kind of sitting on here, it's not even bolted down. But yeah guys, this is kind of where I'm at with it. I know I haven't done any videos in a while. I really have been, you know, I hate to use the excuse busy, but I have been busy. I do run a business. So this, you know, sometimes projects have to take a back seat to, you know, making money, but I really do want to get back on this now that it's getting into summertime and It's kind of like, you know, when I like to work on cars and stuff. So anyway, this is just a little update video. If any of you guys out there can help me find, you know, the right, you know, pulley mount setup or the pulley kit for the 302, that would be greatly appreciated. I was on March Performance website, you know, looking at their stuff, and it looks like they have a kit that'll work. It's just, God, they're just so expensive. They really are. I'm sure you get what you pay for, but I just don't know if I have that kind of cash. So, yeah, guys, this is it, and hopefully I can get another update here within the next week. Stay tuned. We will get this done. I am determined.